Hey everybody, well, we got a new project today. We're going to be working on the sawmill, and I ordered the Woodland Mills powerhead kit. Let's see if we get that down there. That's what it is right there, and what it is it replaces the crank handle on the sawmill on the HM130 Max, or the HM130 also. And it hooks to the battery, and what you have is a electric motor with a button where you can raise the sawmill up and down. Basically a 12-volt motor with a gear reduction, and looks like there's got the gear that goes onto the sawmill crank, where the sawmill crank handle goes, and there's a nylon bushing that is a safety to go between in case the head gets caught. At least the nylon bushing will destroy instead of burning up the motor or something. So I'm assuming that's what that's for. So first order of business with this is you got to take off the crank handle unit, and before you can mount the power head to the sawmill. So that's pretty they have instructions, don't come with it, but you can download them off the internet from their website, Woodland Mills website, which I got. And so I'm going to get to it, and I'll be back when I get this thing ready to put on. Alright, I'm back. So we got the crank handle off, we got this ready to go, and it looks, the way they've got this set up is the main bar here, this rectangle piece, is what mounts the power head to the sawmill. And what they have, if we can look at it here, this rectangle here, they got the 4 set screws here, and they have shims for the opposite side, the wide shim, the large shim, the small shim. So to get proper alignment for the center gear, you have to put in the proper number of shims and then tighten the set screws for the alignment. It doesn't seem to show on the instructions, but this front cover plate right here is held on like by three bolts, and just remove it, gives you better access to the set screws, and that you can put the 3 bolts back on when you get it. So let me get that up there. I can't hold the camera and lift that thing all at the same time. This isn't light. It's probably 20-25 pounds, that motor and setup. So I'll be back when I get it ready. All right, back again. Got the head mounted. Kind of looks, back her up in some sunlight here, maybe it'll be easier to see. So that was like a 5-handed operation, trying to hold everything up here. But the gear that goes on the sawmill, you can't put that gear on and then slide on the power head. It won't fit through the rectangle shape opening. It's too big a diameter. So you gotta put this on with the nylon bushing and the gear all attached. Then you put the roll pin through the shaft, the original roll pin that held the crank handle on. And I ended up using a large shim and 2 small shims on top and bottom, or what I should say, I used a thick shim and 2 thin shims on both the large and the small shims. How's that? To get it centered on there and accurate. Then you tighten down the set screws and then the lock nuts and everything secure on there. So now the next operation, it looks like, is to attach the power cord to the battery, and I'll be back when I get that done. All right, I'm back. Well, we got it put together, put the cover back on, attach the wires to the battery. It has a connector here that you connect together. You can't mess that up. I went ahead and zip tied the wiring to the throttle cable up, put a few zip ties on that. Then I zip tied the wiring up underneath the back of the motor housing, and so there it is. And there it is working. Press down on the button, it goes down. Press up on the button, it goes up. Very quiet. Wiring, throttle cable, everything seems to, nothing's getting bound up or anything going up and down. Works very well. That crank system was about the only thing on this sawmill that I did not like. I don't know, in being up on a trailer like it is, when I would crank, I'd catch the inside of my arm and scrape it on the center of that crank sometimes, so I always had to come out to the side and turn the crank from the side. But this is going to be a great addition to the sawmill. So I hope that was close enough for anybody that's looking to get one of these. I fully would recommend it. And it goes up and down as fast as you, or faster than when you would crank it by hand. So that should do it for this. And just remember, everybody, don't ever run out of projects. Take care, everybody.